They don't have a secretary.
Wait, hold on.
It's like we're what?
Can someone?
Keep swearing down.
I know. Wherever it is opposite of what it's doing.
Hopefully that won't be an issue.
Good evening and welcome to the Township Committee meeting of January 14th, 2014. Ms. Borak, please call the roll.
Committeeman Delcor?
Here.
Committeewoman McCauley?
Here.
Committeeman Sirachi?
Here.
Deputy Mayor Burchett?
Here.
Mayor Thompson?
Here. Please join me in a salute to the flag. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please be advised that in accordance with Section 5 of the Open Publics Meeting Act, Chapter 231 of the Public Laws of 1975, that notice of this meeting was made by the posting on the bulletin board at the Hillsborough Township Municipal Complex and notifying the officially designated newspapers that this meeting would take place at the Hillsborough Township Municipal Complex at 7:30 p.m. on January 14, 2014. First up is approval of the minutes, approval of the December 10th, 2013 regular meeting minutes. May I have a motion to approve the minutes of the December 10th, 2013 regular meeting?
So moved.
Second?
Second.
Thank you. Roll call?
Committeeman Delcor?
Yes.
Committeewoman McCauley?
Yes.
Committeeman Sirachi?
Yes.
And Deputy Mayor Burchett?
Yes.
Mayor Thompson?
Abstain. Okay. Approval of the December 17th, 2013 regular meeting minutes. May I have a motion to approve the minutes of the December 17th regular meeting?
So moved?
Second.
Roll call?
Committeeman Delcor?
Yes.
Committeewoman McCauley?
Yes.
Committeeman Sirachi?
Abstain?
Deputy Mayor Burchett?
Yes.
Mayor Thompson?
Yes. Now on to reports from committee liaisons and receipt of reports, petitions, and communications. Committeeman Delcor.
Thank you, Mayor. A couple things. We've had a couple of new reorganization meetings for some of our committees, as we always do right after a reorg meeting. Although I was not able to attend the Board of Health reorganization, we did have swearing in and also election of the chair and vice chair, and I'm happy to announce that the chair will be Dr. Schwark, continuing on from last year, and vice chair being Bill Potter. And open space, I did have the opportunity to attend the first open space meeting and swear in two new members, Pam Ciparulo and Greg Houston. And for that committee, we have Bob Wagner, our former colleague here, former mayor here in town, is going to chair the open space committee, and Todd Mershon is the vice chair. And regarding from a finance perspective, people may have seen that dog licenses, the renewals have been out in the mail. They expire on January the 31st of 2013. So anyone that has a dog and the license needs to be renewed, if you do that now, it will be good through October 24th. But you must have a current rabies vaccination along with that. And for pet owners whose dog has a valid rabies vaccination, you can renew the license using the township's free online payment system at www.hillsborough-nj.org. Then select eGov and the online dog license. So it's that time of year again for all of us dog owners. That's it for me this evening, Mayor. Thank you.
Thank you, Committeeman. Committeewoman McCauley.
Thank you, Mayor. Just we had our first credit card advisory meeting just last night. I'm happy to inform that status quo, that Tony Natal is nominated as chair. Again, this year, she was last year as well, so thank you, Tony, for that volunteerism. Our vice chair is Ms. Pam Borak, so thank you for your service there as well. We always have a battle over who wants to be secretary. I'm sure that goes across all boards and commissions, so no one ever wants to take notes. But finally came to a decision. I believe Linda Anderson is going to be secretary for us this year, so looking forward to another successful program this year. We're going to open up our first grant cycle for the spring on February 3rd. It will be open until the end of February. You can reach our township website online to apply, or the clerk's office here at the township building. The application process is for nonprofit senior and youth organizations, and you can apply up to February 28th. And then if you are interested in the current credit card program, there are some updates Affinity now has. A local branch right here in Hillsborough you can visit. There are senior programs and also college programs that you can now visit. We'll have more on that next meeting. But it's a really great program. It comes back to our local communities, and the more we can get involved with that, the more money we can give out. So it's really a great program. It's been very strong the last few years. Want to continue it going. Again, if you have any questions, you can visit our township website or call the clerk's office. For the police department, our firearms safety lock program is up again. We're committed here in the township, along with our police chief, Kaminsky, in the back of the room, as always, committed to gun safety here in Hillsborough Township. In order to accomplish this, we're encouraging all gun owners to practice safe and responsible firearms and ownership and storage. Once again, the residents may come to the police department here at the Hillsborough Township at any time to obtain a free firearm safety lock that includes safety information along with that, and you'll be eligible up to 2 safety locks per household. I'm sure if we have enough equipment there, we can probably give more out, but right now it's 2 minimum per household. And just use common sense in your safety with gun arms. Keep all your firearms locked up and safe. Maybe some of your firearms separately from ammunition. Please follow all handling practices. Keep your muzzle pointed in safe places. Just use common sense when you're really using the guns here in Hillsborough Township or anywhere. So please follow that, and for further instructions on that or gun safety tips, you can always visit the Police Township website. Thank you. And last but not least, for Fires Commissioners, there's on February 15th, we are holding our annual election. It is all registered voters. If you're not registered to vote, you can reach out to either Somerset County, our Township Clerk's office, or our Township website as well. Again, it's February 15th. We encourage everybody to vote. And that's it for me this evening. Thank you.
Thank you, Committeewoman. Committeeman Sirachi.
Thank you, Mayor. A few announcements this evening. Last week, the Hillsborough Economic and Business Development Commission, otherwise known as the EBDC, had their reorganizational meeting, and I just wanted to congratulate Ken Hastag, who was chosen to be chairman this year, Mike Dzinski, who was chosen as vice chair, and Tony Natali, who's going to be returning as the secretary. I know tomorrow evening, the Parks and Rec Department will be holding their reorganizational meeting, so I will be reporting on that at our next meeting. And speaking of rec, I'd like to announce I'm going to call it hopefully it'll be the first annual, and there will be many more, Run Around the Park 5K that will be held on April 5th. It's going to be a 5K run or walk around Ann Van Middlesworth Park. It's going to be held the start will be 9:30, and there are additional details will be made available on the Hillsborough Parks and Recreational website. So for those of you that are looking for a New Year's resolution, if you've already broken all of yours like I have, it's a good way to get yourself back on track. Coming from the Health Department will be sponsoring a free rabies vaccination clinic for dogs and cats on Saturday, January 25th. It'll run from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at the Public Works Garage. Dogs must be leashed and cats must be brought in a secure carrier. Dr. Charles Shork of Red Bank Veterinary Hospital and Dr. Joseph Martins of Bellmead Animal Hospital, both located here in Hillsborough, have donated their time for this event, so please take advantage again. Saturday, January 25th from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. at the Public Works Garage. And lastly, on our township website, we do have some tips for caring for your pets during the winter, particularly what we went through the past couple of weeks, some of that Arctic cold, just because our pets, particularly our dogs, have fur on them. They are also, too, just like humans, susceptible to hyperthermia and frostbite. So I do encourage all pet owners to please go to the township's website for tips for caring for your pets during winter months. And that's all I have this evening, Mayor. Thank you.
Thank you, Committeeman. Deputy Mayor Burchett.
Okay, from the engineering department, just to remind homeowners that you're responsible for your sump pump discharge. If you're pumping into the street and it creates ice and there's an auto accident or any other injury, you can be held liable. If you have any questions about this, please get a hold of our engineering department. Also, from the Department of Public Works, we had our first snow event for 2014. We had 8 inches of snow. And Rich Reserve and Supervisor Jeff Huxley did a great job, and his staff did a great job keeping the streets clean. For some interesting statistics, we got 8 inches of snow. We used 24 tons of sand, 478 tons of salt, 2,000 gallons of brine to pre-treat the roads, 1,000 pounds of magnesium chloride, and we spent 640 hours on 250 miles of roads in the town. So our DPW did a great job. Evening hours for the municipality. The clerk's office is going to be open the second and fourth Tuesdays until 7 p.m. The construction office is going to be open Tuesdays until 7 p.m. And the health department is going to be open the second and fourth Tuesdays of the month until 7 p.m. So the theme of the story is that we're going to be open on Tuesdays till 7 p.m. Thank you, Mayor.
Thank you, Deputy Mayor. A couple things this evening. First, I want to thank everyone who came out for our 2014 reorganizational meeting despite the snow. It was a very special day for me, for my family, and for everyone up here. So thank you to everyone who did attend and came out that night. Boards and commissions. As you have heard this evening, many of our boards and commissions are in the reorganization process for this year, with all of our new appointments being sworn in and the first meetings this year taking place. We cannot thank our countless volunteers enough for their time and talents dedicated to all of our boards and commissions. It is through the volunteerism and support of our residents that our boards and commissions are such a vital part of our community, and it's just another reason why Hillsborough is such a great place to live. We truly do appreciate all the time and sacrifice that our volunteers make. One of the comments I made at the reorg meeting was my commitment to enhancing the community involvement and communications with our residents. That's why I'm very happy to announce that you can now sign up for the Friday e-newsletters via text message. Simply text HTE News to 22828 and follow the instructions after that to sign up for e-news through text messaging. And additionally, another area that I wanted to have done is I've added our weekly newsletter to the archiving of our township website. So in case you miss a e-newsletter and you want to go back and find it, you can now visit our website under the About Hillsborough tab, and you can find all of our old newsletters archived under that section. And there'll be more announcements coming up shortly about different other enhancements we have for communications with the public, so stay tuned for that. For our school board, I just want to congratulate President Tom Kintz for being sworn in, and Jennifer Haley being sworn in as Vice President of the school board. I know it's times a thankless job, but those two individuals are quite dedicated to improving the lives of our students in our town, so I do thank them for volunteering and taking on those additional roles. Moving on to our presentations this evening. We will be presenting certificates of appreciation to Amanda Crossan and Kevin Murphy. Amanda so graciously donated her talents to paint a mural over the Recreation Department depicting township parks, and she also designed a new logo for the Parks Department. Kevin so graciously donated the supplies for that mural and also painted the cafe theme in the newly renovated senior activity room. I really invite everyone to go check out those two areas, especially the senior room. Kevin, you did an amazing job at that. And the mural outside of the Parks and Rec room is just impressive. We're very fortunate to have these two talented individuals as part of our community. So Amanda and Kevin, if you could come up for a small presentation. Again, as a appreciation for all your hard work and your talents, we wanted to give you these certificates just to show a very small token of our appreciation for what you've done for our town. So thank you very much. Okay. Next, I get to call up another special group of individuals. These individuals are being recognized for their contribution to the commemorative signs that will adorn the Peter J. Biondi bypass. As you may recall, last October, Governor Christie came to Hillsborough to officially open the completed portion of the Route 206 bypass, which thanks to our local legislators, Senator Kip Bateman, Jack Chitterelli, and Assemblywoman Donna Simon for introducing the bill to officially rename the bypass after our late Assemblyman Peter Biondi. We are very fortunate to have the support of the following individuals that gave this sign for the roadway so that no money from the taxpayers was spent to have these signs created. It is with a very humble heart that I have the privilege of presenting certificates of appreciation as a very small token of thanks for their support for the bypass. So I'm going to read everyone's names, and then if you can call up when I call your name. First, Kevin Lovell, Joe Horner, Assemblyman Jack Chitterelli, Assemblywoman Donna Simon, Dr. Maruli, Frank Valchek, Fred Quick, Janet Linus on behalf of the Somerset County Republican Committee, Steve Cerisi on behalf of the Hillsborough Republican Committee, Al Gabor on behalf of the Somerset County Republican Committee, Dale Gates, Greg Burchett, Deputy Mayor Burchett, Mike Dazinski on behalf of Audio Cafe, Senator Bateman, Steve and Diane Cohen, and Sean Lapani on behalf of Vince Lapani. If you guys could come up, and of course, if we can have Joan Biondi come up as well, please.
Hold it like it's a ceremonial check.
So again, this is just a small appreciation, but this is the sign that you're going to be able to see up around our town.
All right, guys, we got to get together.
Thank you, Mayor, and let me thank all the contributors. One thing that Donna and Pete, that's a Freudian slip. One thing that Jack and Donna, we testified to, and Joan knows this during the committee process, is that we would do this without taxpayer money. And so let me tell you, on behalf of the 16th Legislative District, we appreciate everybody's generosity. And it was bittersweet today. Today was the reorganization of the 216th Legislature. The Senate and the Assembly was sworn in, and actually Assemblywoman Donna Simon was sworn in for her first full term. As you know, she replaced Pete. And I thought a lot about Pete today, and Joan was down for the State of the State, and I remember how many reorganizations that Pete and I sat through for many hours, and we really miss him in Trenton. But this is a great tribute to him. It happened because of a lot of people got together in a bipartisan manner, because Pete had friends on both sides of the aisle. And so we don't need this certificate. We thank you very much. We're just happy that we're able to do something in Pete's honor. And obviously, we're in the Peter J. Biondi building, and so that's always a special event. But Joan, thank you. We miss him dearly. I don't know if you want to say a few words, but thank you, and thank you, Mayor and Township Committee. We appreciate it very much.
Next up this evening are our proclamations. I call up the Hillsborough Rotary Club to receive a proclamation declaring January as Rotary Awareness Month.
Greg?
Should stay down there. I forgot. Hi, Al. I'm getting ready.
I want to get to see how you doing.
Joe, do you want to come up? I'll take pictures for you. I asked him.
Come on up, Joe. Now I'm calling you up. Okay. Whereas Rotary International, founded on February 23rd, 1905 in Chicago, is now an organization of over 1.2 million businesses and professional persons in over 33,000 clubs in more than 200 countries and geographical areas worldwide. And whereas the Rotary motto, service above self, inspires Rotarians to provide humanitarian service, encourage high ethical standards in all vocations, and promote goodwill and peace in the world. And whereas Rotary clubs develop autonomous service programs, all Rotarians worldwide are united in a campaign for the global eradication of polio. In addition, Rotary has provided an army of volunteers to provide and assist at national immunization days in polio-endemic countries around the world. And whereas the leadership, commitment, hard work, and service above self provided by the members of the Hillsborough Rotary Club improves the quality of life and makes a difference in the lives of area citizens and organizations in the Township of Hillsborough. And whereas the Hillsborough Rotary Club, chartered on March 18, 1955, has been involved in numerous local projects including Operation Shoebox, the Dictionary Project, Veterans Appreciation Day, Rotary Golf Outings, the Hillsborough Rotary Fair, the Rotary Fair Family Fun Day, Women's Resource Center of Hillsborough, and the High School Scholarship Program. Now, therefore, be it proclaimed that we, the members of the Township Committee of the Township of Hillsborough, declare January as Hillsborough Rotary Club Month. Be it further proclaimed by the Mayor and the Township Committee of the Township of Hillsborough, does hereby congratulate the Rotary Club of Hillsborough and proclaim the month of January 2014 as Rotary Awareness Month in Hillsborough Township. Congratulations.
John, I knew you would do that to me. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Thank you very much. It's well appreciated. Rotary Club has struggled for the last few years. I mean, about 6-7 years ago, we were down to 12 members. We're in excess of 60 members right now. We encourage people to do more, join the Rotary. If you get on our website, you can see that we've accomplished a great deal of things over the years. We're very proud of some of the things we've done. We're currently working on replacing the handicap van that Rotary purchased and donates to the township. We're going to be doing some fundraisers over the next 2 or 3 months, pancake breakfasts, things like that. Try to raise some money to buy a new van. We've got a great number of members, including the Greg Burchett, and all the other members, just joking, of course. But thank you very much. We certainly appreciate it.
Pam, you should have taken the lens off.
Good start.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Thanks, guys. And finally this evening, if I could have Dr. Belnay, our health officer, come up for a Radon Action proclamation. Whereas radon, a naturally occurring radioactive gas that is the second leading cause of lung cancer, causing as many as 500 lung cancer deaths annually in New Jersey. And whereas 1 in 15 homes across the United States has an elevated radon level, and whereas elevated radon levels found in homes pose a serious health threat to families residing in these homes, and whereas any home may have high levels of radon even if neighboring homes do not, and whereas radon testing is an easy and inexpensive and elevated levels of radon can be effectively reduced at a minimal cost to the homeowner. Now therefore be it proclaimed that we, the members of the Township Committee of the Township of Hillsborough, in conjunction with the United States Environmental Protection Agency, do hereby declare January as Radon Action Month. Be it further proclaimed that we, the Mayor and Township Committee of the Township of Hillsborough, encourage all Hillsborough residents who have not yet tested their homes for radon to do so and reduce elevated radon levels if found to protect their families from the serious health risks associated with radon exposure.
Thank you, Mayor. Being aware and measuring is your best defense. We can be a resource, either to guide you to get a test canister, to interpret the results, and to work through remediation. So please call upon us, and if you haven't tested, do so.
Thank you, Doctor. Thank you once again to all of our certificate recipients and proclamation recipients this evening. We do truly appreciate everything that you do for our township and for coming this evening. You're always welcome to stay for the meeting. However, I fully understand if you'd like take this time to leave. So we'll pause briefly so that you can do so. Okay. Being that there is no new business this evening, we're going to move on to public comment on new business and matters not on the agenda. Is there any members of the public who would like to comment at this time? Seeing none, moving on to the introduction of new ordinances. 2014-01, an ordinance authorizing acceptance of a deed of dedication for Bohm Way and access easement through block 180.09, Lot 63, a conservation easement through open space lots 43, 73, 82, 81, and block 180.09, a drainage easement on Lot 4 in block 180A, drainage and access easements through lots 60 and 58, lots 65 and 66, lot 74, lot 43, in block 180.09, a site triangle easement through open space lots 43 and 82, block 180.09, as shown on the tax map of the Township of Hillsborough, County of Somerset, State of New Jersey. Further consideration of this ordinance and public hearing will be held on February 11, 2014. This ordinance allows the township to accept the parcel of land as required condition of the planning board approval process. Local land and building law only allows municipality to accept land or interest in land through the adoption of an ordinance. This has been reviewed and found acceptable by the township attorney. May I have a motion to introduce this ordinance?
So moved.
Second.
Comments from the dais? Comments from the floor? Seeing none, roll call.
Committeeman Delcor.
Yes.
Committeewoman McCauley.
Yes.
Committeeman Srirachi.
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Burchett.
Yes.
Mayor Thompson.
Yes. Ordinance 2014-02, an ordinance repealing Chapter 145 of the Uniform Construction Code, Section 3 with the construction fee schedule, and replacing with a new Chapter 145, Section 3 of the Code of the Township of Hillsborough, County of Somerset, State of New Jersey. Further consideration on this ordinance and public hearing will be held on February 11, 2014. These proposed changes continue to be a direct result of the 2009 cone changes as adopted by the Department of Community Affairs, which are costing the township more in overhead currently. The time it takes for the completion of the plan review and inspections has increased, which translates into higher expenses for the township. The fees associated with the construction permit are intended to be relative to the costs incurred by the township for the plan review and inspections associated with the application. These proposed fees remain equal or below those charged by neighboring municipalities and will be reflective of the costs associated with the current permitting process. We have Mr. John Fiedler, our construction official, here this evening to provide further comment. Mr. Fiedler?
Evening, Mayor, lady and gentlemen of the committee, and Ms. Bork, Mr. Ferrara, and Mr. Willard. Good evening, all of you. Again, Mayor, the 2009 code changes have done quite a bit to all of our state of New Jersey building departments, and I don't think it's fair that we have to incur more overhead. I think it's fair that we maintain a stable permit fee schedule in order to maintain the services that we are providing. We have been able to provide more services than many other communities around us, such as evening inspection hours and Saturday inspection hours, of which we do not charge any extra. Several of the communities around us do charge extra for those fees. I think our current proposal right now with this fee schedule is reflective of our current costs. We will still be able to maintain those high level of services that we've been providing, and do think it is a fair fee schedule.
All right, thank you, Mr. Fiedler. May I have a motion to introduce this ordinance?
So moved.
Second.
Any comments for the dais?
As liaison, I just wanted to say that I reviewed this with John just last week and just wanted to make sure that we were keeping in check and in line with state regulations, expenses, et cetera, and it seems to be in line. We're still, John, correct me if I'm wrong, still average right around our surrounding towns. We're not
Correct.
over and above the limits and still provide more services. So I want to say thank you for that and for doing your fee schedule. Appreciate
My
it.
pleasure.
Thank you, Committeewoman. Any other comments? Any comments from the floor? Seeing none, roll call.
Committeeman Delcor.
Yes.
Committeeman McCauley.
Yes?
Committeeman Sirachi.
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Burchett.
Yes.
Mayor Thompson.
Yes. Thank you, John.
Thank you, Mayor.
Moving on to considerations this evening. First up is a resolution requesting the approval of the Hillsborough Municipal Utilities Authority to construct a sanitary sewer expansion project to service the property set forth in this resolution. As part of the 1966 agreement between the Hillsborough Municipal Utilities Authority and the township, a resolution is required requesting approval to move forward with any sanitary sewer projects. This resolution fulfills that requirement. May I have a motion?
So moved.
Second?
Any comments from the dais? Any comments from the floor? Seeing none, roll call.
Committeeman Delcor.
Yes.
Committeeman McCauley.
Yes?
Committeeman Sirachi.
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Burchett.
Yes.
Mayor Thompson.
Yes. Consideration number 2, resolution amending various 2014 appointments to Hillsborough Township boards and commissions. May I have a motion?
So moved?
Second.
Any comments from the dais? Comments from the floor? Seeing none, roll call.
Committeeman Delcor.
Yes.
Committeeman McCauley.
Yes?
Committeeman Sirachi.
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Burchett.
Yes.
Mayor Thompson.
Yes, and I do know we have some people in the audience tonight that were just appointed, so congratulations to you if you were just appointed. Congratulations. Consideration number 3, resolution appointing Tom Bellinger to the Raritan and Millstone River Flood Control Commission. Tom Bellinger, the Township Assistant Engineer, has been appointed to this commission since its inception. Tom is a valuable resource to have on the commission, and we thank him for his dedication and service. May I have a motion?
So moved?
Second?
Any comments from the dais? From the floor? Seeing none, roll call.
Committeeman Delcor.
Yes.
Committeeman McCauley.
Yes?
Committeeman Sirachi.
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Burchett.
Yes.
Mayor Thompson.
Yes. Resolution number 4, resolution appointing Peter Allen, Chairman of Sustainable Hillsborough Steering Committee, and Deborah Boyd, Chairman of the Environmental Commission. Both Sustainable and Environmental require the Township Committee to appoint their chairpersons. This resolution fulfills that requirement. May I have a motion?
So moved.
Second?
Any comments from the dais?
I'd just like to thank them for their willingness to be chairs. I haven't worked with Mr. Allen too frequently, but I've certainly had experience with Deb Boyd, and she's done a wonderful job on the Environmental Commission. And I thank her for stepping up again to be chair.
Any comments from the floor? Seeing none, roll call.
Committeeman Delcor.
Yes.
Committeeman McCauley.
Yes?
Committeeman Sirachi.
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Burchett.
Yes.
Mayor Thompson.
Yes. Moving on to the consent agenda. May I have a motion to approve the consent agenda?
So moved.
Second.
Any comments from the dais? Any comments from the floor? Seeing none, roll call.
Committeeman Delacour?
Mayor, I'm sorry, I got sidetracked for a sec there. I'd just like to congratulate Brian and Donnie back for
You beat me to it. I was
granting
gonna say that, too.
permanent status. So, welcome. Long overdue, so I'm glad to have you there. Yes.
Good, thank you. Committeewoman McCauley?
Yes.
Committeeman Sirachi?
Yes, and I'll add my comments now, too, because I know I've known Brian, through the past few years with a lot of the basketball programs, particularly the summer rec program, and I know every year that continues to get lots of accolades. He put together that website, real-time information. He's done a great job with that, so happy that he's aboard as a full-timer now, so welcome aboard. Did I say yes?
You said yes.
Good.
I think you said yes. Deputy Mayor Burchett?
Congrats, Brian, yes.
And Mayor Thompson?
Congratulations, yes.
Shouldn't we get him on TV? That's tradition.
I think so.
Yeah, that's okay.
Thank you, Dennis. Okay, moving on to claims list. May I have a motion to approve claims list 2014-01?
So moved.
Second.
Roll call?
Yes.
Committeeman Delacour?
Yes.
Committeewoman McCauley?
Yes.
Committeeman Sirachi?
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Burchett?
Yes.
And Mayor Thompson?
Yes. This concludes our regular meeting this evening. We do have an executive session, so Ms. Bork, please read the executive session resolution.
Whereas Section 8 of the Open Public Meetings Act, Chapter 231, Public Laws of 1975, permits the exclusion of the public from a meeting in certain circumstances, and whereas the Township Committee is of the opinion that such circumstances exist. Now therefore be it resolved by the Township Committee of the Township of Hillsborough in the County of Somerset, State of New Jersey as follows. Number 1, the public shall be excluded from the discussion of the hereinafter specified subject matters. Number 2, the general nature of the subject matter to be discussed is as follows. A, contract negotiations, sanitary sewer expansion. Number 3, the Township Committee may take official action on those items discussed in executive session upon completion of the executive session. And number 4, the minutes of the discussion shall be made available to the public as soon as the matters under discussion are no longer confidential or sensitive nature. And number 5, this resolution shall take effect immediately.
Okay. May I have a motion to approve?
So moved.
Second.
Roll call?
Committeeman Delacour?
Yes.
Committeewoman McCauley?
Yes.
Committeeman Sirachi?
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Burchett?
Yes.
Mayor Thompson?
Yes. We will now move into executive session. Thank you for attending my first meeting as mayor. I greatly appreciate it. Have a good evening.